lovies, happy Saturday. I'm here for our weekend reading. I have some decks already pulled out for us, so let's get into the vibes. Let's see what we need to know. Okay, happy Libra season to my fellow Libras. I hope y'all have a wonderful birthday season. I hope we have a wonderful birthday season. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we have courage and focus. Yes, I love this for us. Bottom of the deck, we have shift. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that we need to know for this weekend? Safe travel and meditation, or meditate, okay? There is a veil that's here that we need to work on seeing through, okay? So somebody could be veiling their rage or their anger towards you because of jealousy. So keep mindful of that. But this energy is going to dissipate, okay? Because we're moving forward, because we're focusing, because we're doing that, and we're leaning into the shift. 111 on the clock as I say that. We're leaning into this shift, but it's going to be a safe travel, but we also need to be centered. So that is why Spirit is calling for us to meditate. So find some time in silence or in a long shower, or maybe doing some gardening or some type of improvement in some area of your life. Let that be a form of meditation. You really lean into it, if it's cleaning, do it with intention for your highest good. Do it so that your space can be a good energy, a place where you feel comfortable in. Because as you move forward in this safe travel, you also have to understand that there will be a shift. And with shift and transition comes a little chaos. Not bad chaos, just a little bit of clearing out. Sometimes this is the vision that Spirit is giving me. When you clean out a pantry, you have to take everything out. And that can feel very overwhelming. But just understand it's only temporary. It's only temporary. And when you put it back, it's going to be so much more organized. And you're going to feel good about it. It's going to feel aesthetically pleasing. And if you're, if you have Virgo placements like I do, it will feel very uplifting to have that type of organization and refocus, because it is a refocus of the energy. But there is a shift, okay? Let's expand on this with the tarot. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this weekend related to this energy? We have the Eight of Swords. So there could be that's that veiled energy, some type of illusion that we're not seeing past, okay? This could be like clouded vision, or not wanting to see the stuff that needs to be done, or not wanting to take action on it. Seeing it, you're looking at it, but you're looking the other way yeah, I'll deal with that later. You can't do that forever. You can't do that forever, because then you won't move into this next energy, which is the Queen of Wands. Your energy, you need to see clearly so you can move forward clearly, okay? We have the Seven of Cups. You may be more selective, or really focusing on pouring in energy to the cups that are for your highest good. All right, the energetic cups, the energetic centers and focuses in your life. So this could be 7 different areas of your life, your 7 chakras, even cleansing those and using them to create new foundations. We have the Four of Wands here. There's a whole new foundation you're creating. That's why Spirit wanted you to know that there is this safe travel. Okay, there is this safe travel. You're going to get there okay. It's just going to, you have to, get stuff done. We have the Knave of Swords here. You could feel like you're new to something, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing it. Okay? That does not mean that you should be doing it. Somebody could also be spying on you. Somebody could be watching what you're doing, watching the work that you're doing. This could even be you just writing down your intentions also with this card. That's also the download that I got. Seeing him, he's scribing, he's writing. This could be journaling. This could be writing out a list of your to-dos. Okay, this could just be putting what your goals are down on papers and then putting them somewhere that you're looking at them in your visual field, and also reabsorbing that energy and connecting with it. All right, we have the two of Pentacles here. This could be two main focal points. You know, you have the Seven Cups, but you have these Two of Pentacles, okay? It could be self and like your loved ones, okay? God and, you know, your life, okay? If that's how you want to break it up, however you see it for you, you have to, you know, really get clear on, maybe it's just focusing on two main goals, okay? Saving and cooking more, right? These are just examples, guys. But if it's resonating, then the message is for you. All right, we have the Three of Cups. You could be celebrating something, okay? You could be celebrating, wow, the Hierophant. Wow. Wow. You could be celebrating your devotion to your highest form, to the form of you that communicates with spirit, with your higher self, for the one that's in alignment with your higher self. Celebrate yourself for that. You know, it's easy to fall into temptation and to, you know, not have self-control and not have goals and just be kind of going with the flow. That there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to do that, but you can't also get to your goals if you're not putting that energy in. Wow, that's our Ten of Pentacles, guys. There could be, you will step in alignment with this Ten of Pentacles, but there could be a change in your finances first. This could cause a little bit of changes, okay? There could be some type of message that's coming into you, though, or coming to you, coming into the situation from somebody else. We have the Knight of Swords here, all right? Or some type of communication, maybe related to finances. Yeah, the change of energy, you know, there could be some type of fighting going on. We have the Two of Cups. You know, if people come at you in a combative way, you can choose not to engage. Just because somebody's trying to provoke you does not mean that you have to respond with the same energy. You can respond with love here, with the Two of Cups. You can show that there's a different way, that you can see it. 7:34 on the clock as I say that, which breaks down to 7:7. If you know, you know. You can respond with love, okay? You can choose not to engage in that energy. We have Justice right here and Eight of Pentacles. So there's some type of justice that can come to you. There's also, you know, abundance that could be coming to you quickly. Or, you know, you're in the middle of this transformation. We have the Fool. You could be going after something new or going somewhere new, all right? With the Six of Wands, there couldn't be success there. There can be success there. Nine of Pentacles, that is your desire. And then we have Strength, Leo energy. Wow. Guys, beautiful reading. You know, this just goes to show that when you are clear mind, you don't do bad against others. You don't fight them back. You just stay in your lane, kind of, and let justice be served through the divine's will. Okay? Let the universe and God and let them do their judgment, okay? You handle and focus on your goals, all right? You stay strong and focus on your goals. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Here's the Pentacles coming in. Right behind that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, you are definitely going to receive some type of abundance or some, you know, some type of reward, inheritance, you know, your harvest, and just protect it by being in alignment with it, with the flow of the universe, again, with just focusing on what you got to focus on and leaning into the shift and doing the work that needs to be done. Okay, last card of this reading, it says, be strong and take heart, all who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24. It says, trust the past to God's mercy, the present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. St. Augustine of Hippo. So that's the end of this weekend's reading, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to book your own reading, you know, virtual sound bath or distance Reiki or other spiritual services, feel free to reach out or book them on my website, thepeacepath.net. But I love you guys. See y'all soon. Peace.